Example, it could be anything. It could be like having a lot of candy, soda, going out to eat restaurants. Still only 20 euros per month. Well, in a year that's 240 euros. And then if you cut down like one or two, maybe you don't have it, but like if you have another one or two similar habits that cost equally as much, say you have three of them, then you're already up to 720. Their YouTube policy, they want like a big cut of the revenues and stuff as well if you YouTube certain games. So yeah, if anything, like Smash 4 having a better time slot than Melee could also be potentially because of Evo being idiots. That would not really surprise me at all. But dropping Melee entirely? No, I don't think so. Even though I don't know all the details, obviously, what some companies pay or might not pay to have their game at Evo, I don't really think it would make up for next year. So I guess we'll have to rewatch this, and either we can say that I was right, among with I guess most of you guys as well, or we can be sad and the battle for Threvo is not happening in 2018. But yeah, let me know what all of you guys think about this. Will Melee make it back, or will Hugo, the wise man, be correct on this one? Right. Do you think there is much point in asking the top players to play? The skill difference can be pretty overwhelming. I don't think you're really gonna learn much by playing 2-3 matches. Like, as you say yourself, it's gonna be an overwhelming experience. It's too much information to process, most likely. But it can still be a fun experience. So if you just want to play to, like, you know, so you got a chance to play with like one of the best, then feel free to ask. And I went to my former school and I applied for a job, and a few weeks later they called me and asked if I could work the next morning. And I was like, alright, sure. Do I think people will show up to Heir 5 if they increase it by 20? I believe they will. I believe they will. Unlike most tournaments, like, yes, pretty much all big tournaments are appreciated by the people, but I would say it's a difference between people like liking a tournament and loving a tournament series. Get the 5-peat? I'll try, man. I'll try. Already when I was at the 3-peat, like when I managed to get the 3-peat, I was like, this is crazy. And then somehow I got the 4-peat, and now a 5-peat is on the table. Oh yeah. We should actually discuss that as well. I've seen Hax's tier list, and the YouTube King might be the second best teach. I don't know for how many years I actually heard that. But now, these days, no one accepts it. Oh, like, healthcare shouldn't be for everyone. That's like That's the most greedy thing you can pretty much say. It's like, oh, you don't have enough money, you basically deserve to die. It's like, that's fucked up. Like, what's wrong with you? And then some people might say, like, oh, it's your responsibility. Well, what if you're a kid? You don't pick your parents. And then it's so many things that can happen in life. It's so many things that can happen in life. And yes. Waffle Syrup 90, thank you for the sub, dude. Welcome to the Brotherhood. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You play Fox against Ices? If I could make one low tier character viable in top tier play, who would you pick? Game Watch. Game Watch.